people are leaving and coming and going.
Oh yeah, that's probably.
When is St. Patrick's Day?
17th.
Oh,
15th? I don't know.
Around there.
I think it's the 17th.
But is it really like a week before type holiday? Niggas gotta like.
Welcome back to the Really Outside podcast. We have a special episode today. We are here with Anthony, me, I'm Phil. We're here with Joseph, Justin, and a very special guest, Ericka.
Hi.
We were supposed to have more guests here, but some is coming, some isn't coming. So
It happens.
yeah, it happens.
Win some, you lose some.
That's the
Alrighty
only
then.
green on the other side.
You got any more?
Can they see
Glass
you?
half full, glass half empty. Yeah.
A bird in the hand is two in the bush.
I don't have my glasses on, so I don't see nothing.
Can they see who?
You.
Me? Oh, they probably see me on the iPhone.
Unless you want to push in a little bit.
Yeah, push in a little bit.
Or you could come next to me.
On this chair?
Or you want to sit next to
Or I'll
Joe?
sit over here. I'll sit next to this.
You got any filters, bro?
Nah, there's a J right there. Right here.
I don't know.
Let's slide you back a little bit.
What's this for?
That
To
is,
get
I
too
guess,
close?
a screen, I guess? A spit screen?
This was on the floor.
I think it... Is this a spit screen or... This kind of does the same thing that this does, right?
Yeah.
So we just got two.
So,
This knee thing is going to piss me off, that both of our knees are rubbing together. Bro, it's
These are so weird.
That looks good.
the plan today was to have a nice little pod where we discuss problems. Not even problems. I don't even want it to be a problem thing. It's just
Controversial topics.
I feel like we have a pod where we just have a bunch of niggas and just talk about nigga shit. And
Males.
if I want to build a female audience, because what's the point of having a pod? What's the point of doing this? Just to connect to an audience. You know what I'm saying?
Connect the people. Yeah.
And it's like there's only men here. I don't know. We have the right mind to connect to women as well.
Yeah.
So we have to bring on some women so we can start getting some women perspective. And we do have. I don't know. This was a topic on the base. So we call what do women like to be called? Because naturally I would say girl
that's a topic
or if I
right
in the right setting I might say female. But I understand that I don't even know what to say. It's so weird. But
Is that a
how
thing?
do girls
Yeah,
like to
same
be
female.
called?
So yeah, some don't like to be called female.
That's established?
I
had
I
no
recently
idea.
was watching a YouTube video and this female called other females female, and I was like, "Are you supposed to say that?" I don't know, because I would not think twice. I would just say whatever it comes
Right.
naturally. Female, like what's I don't know what
I
is
think like the argument is that like female could be like my dogs are females. You know what I mean? They're just females. Where like you can
Huh?
say that.
True.
What?
Is a dog? Can you call a dog a girl? You could call a
Yeah.
dog a girl.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't be I call my offended if
dogs
somebody
boys.
called me a
It's
male.
a girl dog.
Whatever. I guess
It's a
female
woman
is very
dog.
like it doesn't when you're talking about
A
human
woman dog
woman,
sounds kind of
when
weird.
you
Wait,
mean to when you mean to talk about human woman and you just use the umbrella term female, it just makes it feel some type of way.
Why, though? I feel like they
that's all I know.
Because
is argument.
because
I
if
know.
I was talking
I'm a
about
woman, and I'm here.
you, I would refer to you as a male.
Don't ask me. You got. I mean, wait.
But she's
I
not the
don't know.
spokesman, though.
I know, right? A lot of pressure.
If it was the opposite and I was a girl and I'd be like, what? And I'd be like, we have Anthony on and I wanted to get a male perspective. That's what I would say. I would say
Right.
a male perspective.
No, I
I
think
wouldn't
it's a
say.
female
I think for
perspective,
some
I
reason
think it's
people
good.
just want everyone wants to think so literally. Because, yeah, whales are males too. Who is he talking about? He's a human. But it's just like, that's really, it's kind of,
It's
I
like
feel
a reach.
Personally, it's a reach.
It's a reach.
I guess it's also one-sided. Because women don't be saying
You see, it just feels
they don't be
weird to
saying
say.
male like that.
I don't see any problem
They don't
with
be
the
saying
female.
male like that.
So the ideal
But
term
it's
is
just
women.
me.
Yeah, unless they start saying male OD, then we say female. That really the only way. That's
But I
really
feel
real
like-
equality. I'm saying that. Putting that out there. See, start saying males. And we'll go back with females, and then.
But we
Usually
do.
they
I don't
call
have.
boys.
I don't think there was ever a
Boy.
problem.
we don't get
with
problems,
girls.
but it doesn't happen. Like they don't say women don't say males like that that often.
But I'm saying, what do they really call us as?
Niggas, men,
Niggas is a lot.
boys,
Guys, those guys over there.
Dudes.
I would say guys.
But
Dude,
then I feel like
gender
I feel like girls would get offended if we called them girls because it
That's
feels like we're
age,
calling
yeah.
you a little less than what you are. You're a woman now. You're reached a certain age. So if I was to call you a girl, it might feel weird as well. That's why I've been refraining from saying female and girls. I've been just trying to say women.
Everyone's
Yeah, but we
a
gotta
woman.
talk about like what instance we're talking about.
context is.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the context.
Yeah,
because
it
if
does
I'm just
matter.
at work and somebody came up to me like, "Hey, boy, can you come here?" Like, then I'd be like, "Oh, that's
kind of
weird."
weird.
I wouldn't be like,
what could they say?
I wouldn't say I hate you for calling me boy, but
It's just gonna.
I would definitely be
Call
like,
the male over here. Like,
Right.
hey,
Get
get
that
that
boy
male's
over here.
attention.
right, exactly.
Get his
But,
But-
even that sounds weird. Get that male's attention.
I think it's just we just need to know the right context to use these certain terms. Like female is acceptable in certain
I think
predicaments. Woman is acceptable and girl is acceptable, or her is acceptable in certain contextual.
Yeah.
All right, so we squashed that
Situations.
theory.
Oh yeah. Pretty
We're making
I
progress.
feel like I'm still gonna
One
run into
for
that
Gen
problem
Z
trying to talk about Ericka without refer. I don't even like.
I don't care. Like, I really don't care. To me, it doesn't matter.
I guess
I
that's
think
what
it's
Is
it
that
just-
comes down
controversial?
to.
Are they
I
gonna
don't think
attack
so.
me now? As
I think
girls,
I just
you
don't
should
have-
be.
Pick me.
You should.
Oh my God!
Oh,
That's,
God, I
no,
hate
no.
that.
What does a pick me?
Wait,
even
what is
mean?
that?
Yeah,
Where are
what
you
does
guys
that
coming
even
up with
mean?
these
I
terms?
don't
Thoughts
know.
with the pick
I
me.
don't know.
I
I
hate
really
that.
I
don't
just
know.
started hearing it
I'm
like
very
2 years ago.
knowledgeable in
No,
these
Pick
honestly,
me is somebody who like it's like in class where the kid is like pick me. They just want to be noticed, so they're saying whatever they need to say to be noticed.
Yeah, I
You
saw
cut
a
the
girl. I saw a video. She said she couldn't be friends with other girls, and
Yeah.
that is huge. Pick me,
That
like
is-
because you
yeah.
only like males, and you think girls always have problems. Maybe the problem's you. You know what I mean? And I was like,
Yeah, I
that's
agree
not
with that.
true in all
But who does
scenarios.
she
So
want
how
to
is
pick
that a
her?
pick me?
But I feel
Exactly.
Like,
Like,
it's
how is that a
because
pick
she's
me?
kind of forcing the classic like girls can't be friends kind of stereotypes. But then again, it's not really pick me because
You guys
just people
lost
want to
me.
be friends.
It's not
With
a
only men.
I guess
It's
just
like,
that
why
she
is that a problem?
she doesn't realize it, but she's kind of. It's also like it's kind of weird. She's kind of being sexist to herself and saying like she's kind of old girls can't be friends with any girls at
Yeah,
all.
but maybe that's
It's
There was
like-
always that
she's like,
female in
like I
school,
can't
like-
have any black friends. It's just like
Right.
damn.
Do you remember that female in school that was always just like, I only hang out with boys. Girls cause too much drama.
No, on God, there is always that one.
Who are you
I like
saying that
kickball.
to? She's definitely would be saying that to a guy.
Hello?
So that's like kickball energy. Kickball energy.
Oh, you here?
I'm gonna throw this at
right
you.
now.
Wow, that's so funny.
Oh man, we are making progress.
No, but for real, I'd never heard of pick me before in my life.
I swear to God, I only
No,
heard it
I
like
never
last
heard of
year.
that.
That's crazy.
It's really just like I feel like it's kind of like the black equivalent of coon, and kind of going against the.
I
Status
never
quo.
really heard coon before.
Nah, I heard a coon from this this YouTuber, this black YouTuber, who's like, oh, you can't, if you're a black man and you date outside of your race, you're a coon.
Well, that's not coon. That's
I don't believe in that shit. We gotta talk about that too.
Imagine dating a white
Like
girl
they will
and
get
you
mad
punked.
at what's it called, John Legend, for dating Chrissy Teigen and shit.
Isn't she black? I mean, like
She's like
Hispanic?
Filipino.
Yeah, but still,
Is
like,
she? I don't know.
Bro, Filipinos
Kinda
be
picture
looking
her face, I
Hispanic.
just see every race.
but also,
Oh,
who
God.
else is
You
it?
look
Like,
Hispanic.
who else is
They
it?
do.
Is
'Cause they're
Robert
from Great
Pattinson dating Zoe Kravitz?
No, no.
He's not.
He's
I thought they
dating some white
were.
chick.
And Japan.
It's just for the market.
That's
bro.
why they're
Feel me?
mixed.
Oh, they
You
took
know?
so many pictures
Yeah,
together.
yeah, but it's all the market. Really
Oh, they're good, man. They got me. They sold me on that love story. Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz.
They're not dating?
I thought they were dating. Oh, like you have a chance.
I know, right?
Oh, shit.
I just feel like the black community lost one if she went with Robert Pattinson. You know what I mean?
I think she did Channing Tatum, bro. I don't think she's
Channing Tatum is acceptable. Like this dude was on Twilight. You know what I mean? It's like, ugh, Twilight.
Yeah, Channing Tatum is acceptable. I mean, he's dancing with the brothers.
Exactly. Like Channing Tatum is seen.
Yo.
Yo.
Hello, I think they want you to sit here. How are you? Oh, hi.
What up, what up?
Actually, can I switch?
No, I would like. You can sit right here. I'm gonna just move my stuff.
I hear you.
Good.
That's a dope bag. I just heard a documentary on that bag.
This is good because I like
Yeah, they
to
just
be
did a
boss.
documentary on that company.
Here, dude.
It's on Viceland. They did a whole documentary on that brand.
Damn.
Yeah, and like how the owner was like fucking charged with murder and all this crazy shit. Yeah. Nah, it's got mad crazy controversy behind it. You never heard about Von Dutch? Yeah, get on it, man.
Why do you know all this information? Like, what do you be doing?
You guys
in your
know a
free
lot
time?
of things that I don't know. I feel like
know.
although
never heard of
I'm on
pick-
social
Everybody knows
media, I
a lot
don't
of
know these things.
I never heard of that.
I just learned that Filipinos was taken up by Spain, right?
And Japan.
Are you serious?
During the World War III? 22?
No, some of it.
What was the Mexican Spanish?
I don't know. I just know they were conquered by them.
Damn.
Here's Kerly, another special guest. She was also supposed to come with somebody else, but that person didn't come, so this is the final.
She's still not coming?
This is the final thing. hopefully we can still get into some topics that give us. We were just talking about
Why
what's the proper.
Why is saying female bad? I never even thought it was until these guys just said it.
I don't think it's.
Yeah,
bad.
hold on. Have you ever heard that
Sometimes it
was?
comes off wrong.
Why it has a negative
It sounds
connotation?
like, I don't know,
What do you
I
think
don't
about
know.
referring to each other as just like gender of species.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But if I was to
Male.
say I
It's
wanted
just
to get the
really weird.
female perspective, that's not wrong to say.
No.
Because why would I say woman's perspective is kind of like.
it? The same thing,
It
though.
doesn't roll off the tongue.
It's the same
first off.
thing. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I can see what you're saying. It doesn't
Right,
sound
right.
right. I don't know. I just feel
Maybe
like...
it's if you're calling them that, like, hey, you female.
Or like
Yeah,
all these
that's
females
nasty.
always.
Oh, I've heard-
That's
I-
female.
I don't even believe that
Oh,
people
yeah.
do that. I mean, if they do, then
Nah,
they
people
shouldn't.
do that. People do that.
People go up to people like, hey, you, female,
but
come
they make,
here.
Like,
Oh, no,
brother
no.
turns on social, bro, all this is all social media fabricated.
That's what I'm
Never
saying.
proper
That's what I
order.
think it all comes
The
up
niggas
from.
They're on social media. They're like, oh, females always.
Yeah,
Whatever.
'cause-
And it's, every time they see females, it's always followed by some bullshit.
They violate you with the greens.
So it goes in their head like,
At
yo,
the
this
same
is
time,
the
they're
female.
doing the bullshit. So who, you know, the chicken and the egg.
Because you know why? Why don't we feel the same way when we see all them Justin LaBoy shit and like, oh, my nigga this or my nigga that? Justin LaBoy be always posting shit about niggas doing some bullshit sometimes. See what I'm saying?
Justin LaBoy.
He's
is
not for the
picky.
guys.
Oh, I know
Justin
him.
Justin LaBoy is a
the
picky
real
ass
picky.
nigga, son.
He's a wild dick,
He's
bro.
so funny,
Oh,
though.
He's not funny.
He is. Some of his
He
things are
does
funny.
that to
corny.
get bitches
He's
to
corny.
fuck with him, like,
Oh.
no.
You don't think females fuck with him at this
It's
point?
It's
Hell yeah,
It's
they
shallow.
Did
It's
you get upset
obvious.
when I just said bitches?
No.
No.
He
It's
only does that to get bitches to fuck with him. Like, he doesn't really feel like that. No nigga really feels
Oh my God.
like, oh.
I really hope
If you
girls
like her,
don't come
cash
for
out
us because I'm like, can you call me
Yeah,
bitch?
yeah. Bro.
No, no,
That's
no.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
We don't have that big of a following.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Not a single person's gonna
Dad,
come
you
for you.
gotta manifest it. You have like 1,000 people watching this right now.
Not one single person will come for you.
They'll come from me before anyone else in here.
Yeah, he said some crazy stuff on here.
I'm just open-minded.
All right, so a pick me is pretty much when somebody says something they don't believe in just to get attention.
They could believe in it. It's just the fact that they're going against. Like, if I was like, yo, niggas be so cheap. I'm just there, just like obviously going like, oh my god, they do be so cheap. I was like, and you're gonna be looking at
They
him like
do.
this nigga right here, like you're trying to get with
Like,
the
oh my
bitches by
God.
saying some lame shit like that.
Yeah, like, why would you just say,
I get it
no
now.
money? Like, you
Bro,
agree with
that'd be
niggas.
like the dudes
Now I
that-
understand. Now I understand.
Don't do this.
It's hot in
It's in
here.
the back of my neck, bro.
You're talking
That's
What
like a
about
black,
this side?
bro. That's like a black nigga being
It's a
in a
coon,
group
I
of white
told them.
people and the white
Back
kids is like, I don't like black people, and the black kids
they
like,
be so loud. They're so
Like-
loud.
You're like, yo, you
I
should see my
swear.
hood. You hate them.
Like that black nigga is being a pick me, like you're being a coon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Pick me is basically cooning for any other
I'm
race.
saying like.
I get what you're saying now.
I have a question for you. Do you think that it's pick me if a girl says that she can't get along with other girls and she can really only be friends with guys?
It would be like
Do you
she's
consider
just trying to
that
get attention from
a pick-
guys. You pretty
Like,
much
I
what you're
don't
saying.
know. I don't know if that's like
But it depends on how she's coming off. Like, say if like she just always had bad experiences with
Joe.
other girls.
That's
If
what
she
I'm
says
saying.
that.
What
Push
if
the
it's her
cord in for the
personal
mic.
experiences? She has not had good relationships with girls. Right, that's what I was saying too. Girls would think that
No.
you're not a pick me. You're
with-
just the common denominator, the problem with all the girls you've ever had in your life.
That makes
So it's
sense to
like-
me.
But you can also look at it as like women that don't flock as like stronger women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Because
could
a
be
lot
true
of the
too.
times, like I've had friends where like they assert their
That sounds
dominance with
crazy.
their friends,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
control all their little cliques. But I'm not one of those. So when I don't follow and fall out, and I come problem,
Ooh, that's
I don't
good.
feel like
That's good.
Because you're like, yo, I'm not about to follow the way you moving. You moving kind
Oh
of
my
right
God,
now.
yes. Okay. Whatever she said, then I agree.
Because everybody.
But you
always
won't
got that
necessarily
circle.
start a fight. You'll just kind of like fall off.
You might have said a little something. Because, you know,
And then the
that's
falling out will take place.
Yeah, it is.
Because
kinda
it's
hard.
like you're not pulling up with their shit.
Yeah.
Yes. There are cases like that for sure.
Yeah, no.
those are just like unhealthy.
Joe's being a pick me
Yeah.
right now.
You just gotta find a good,
Start using that shit.
a good. I don't know. It's fucking hard.
It might not fit. Just try. A little
Yeah,
bit.
we'll see.
I feel like that even the concept of being a leader in a friendship is kind of weird.
It's not really a leader, but I get what she's saying. It's like you have the most powerful personality almost, like an extreme. I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely
I
more.
think
There's definitely.
Justin be giving those type of vibes where he talks so much that it'll make him feel like. And I love Justin for talking as much as he does.
I do too.
But
I do too.
If you're afraid to combat like Justin talking so much, then it will make him the leader.
Right.
Because then he's gonna be the only person giving his
I
opinions
don't
and shit.
know.
Right.
But what I mean is like women can use leadership in a healthy way in like their work and life or whatever. But if they're unhealthy, they choose to use it with people like friends, homegirls.
Right.
That's facts. I don't know.
I know if a zombie podcast broke out, I'm calling you though. Be like, yo, Justin, what you getting into?
You're not gonna call me?
We setting up the tent. Nah, I'm obviously.
We hit Walmart.
Nigga said,
No, but I'm saying like that's what I mean. Like Justin's just like I know Justin when you guys say like people who have strong personalities or that leadership kind of mentality. Justin's already like, yo, I'm on my way to Walmart. We're getting generators. We're gonna start selling
But
them.
the thing is, Justin will lead you into death, bro.
What?
I swear to God.
You hear the bullshit?
Nah, listen. Because
He's like, yo, I'm going straight down to Georgia.
Okay, you think Justin?
What?
Justin, when I was talking about getting a tarp for the tent, he was like, nah, bro, we don't need that. And I was just sitting here talking to him like, bro, I think this is why we should need it. It would help with this if this would solve with this. And he's like, nah, bro, we don't need that. I'm like, okay. I calmly went to Home Depot, got the tarp, tested it out for myself, and it ended up working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Justin might do some shit like that where he
I can't believe we used to not have the tarp though. That was
No,
crazy.
let me tell you.
It's just really raw dog in the atmosphere.
Here's why I said let's not get the tent. I said
The
let's
tarp.
not get the.
Let's not get the tent?
tarp. Let's not get the tarp. My fault. It's due to the fact is that he was saying he was gonna pay for it at first, and it was like $70, and I'm like, bro, don't do that. That's really expensive.
Right.
We don't need it that bad. Where like to pay the $70 that we don't have right now.
Okay, that makes more. All right.
So, like,
He's
don't-
giving us
but
some
guess what?
background.
But guess what?
And then he booked it, so I'm like, all right, it's valid. You see what I'm saying? I'm not complaining about
Why
it.
you ain't let me say I booked it? Why you get to take the power? Let me
motherfucker.
say I
Like, you
booked
trying to
something.
call me out, motherfucker.
Let me say I booked something. Like I was about to.
You were waiting on that?
Yeah, like nigga took my power away.
That's crazy.
Nah, but
Why are tarps so expensive?
Because they're very protective.
Because it's a big one though.
Protective.
Yeah, but
Very
$70.
expensive.
material, you know.
It's just plastic.
What material?
I mean, we know exactly what material it is.
Okay,
That's crazy though.
I pay like $120.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
for
I
what?
don't know what the
For
term
what?
is.
Didn't we
This
see
is
For the tent?
no the blue exterior, the tarp, just a fabric. It is long. I still think we can cut it in half and
That was
still
like
have enough.
two beams.
I think we could do that.
I still think we don't even. It wouldn't even have to be directly in half.
I-
It would be like
But why would we do
25%
that?
just to
It's
cover the base.
literally- It is
we don't
literally
have to deal with the mud.
perfect. It covers both of these sides. Once you cut the tarp, it's not gonna cover the whole tent.
Leave it there.
You can't just leave it there. He go, hey boy, what you doing? Leave the thing on the floor.
Type in my backyard.
Oh man,
You
that's
gotta
funny.
clean it up. So let's go into.
Before we go into the next topic, did we finalize like, is it okay to say like how we doing this?
Alright,
Like,
we feel like
because I'm
depends
still
on the
gonna
Oh, I
stumble
get what
over
you're
it.
saying. Okay.
If you're saying it in a like a aggressive way, it can be passive aggressive or any way like that. Where, like that's when calling someone a female is bad. You see what I'm saying?
So if I was like, I brought this female on, that's bad.
Ooh.
That just sounds
Let
weird.
me say, but if I brought this,
It just
I
sounds
wouldn't
weird.
say that, but it's like,
No, I think you should say girl.
This female, yeah.
Also,
Or at least-
girl, the word girl is getting more like generalized because even I would be like, sup, girl. Sup, you know what I'm getting? So, girl.
But
you
isn't
know?
this-
Yes,
And
me
I call
too.
girls my
Girl.
bros.
Don't do that.
Damn.
all right. So if I say girl or woman, don't
okay.
get upset at me. I'm just trying to say something.
I don't be even
Okay.
noticing when people get upset.
He would be getting
That's kind of crazy
I
though.
probably won't even notice if he changes.
Isn't this
up.
crazy about-
Like,
isn't
just
this
so
like a
you
Yeah,
crazy
know.
I probably
problem?
would have never noticed it, but leading up to this pod and just talking about this pod and then just having the talks with the guys, and I would just be like, they'd be like, oh, we're having a girl. I'd just be like, yo, bro, just say woman, and we'd have a talk about it. So I wanted to make sure we talked about it today, so we could just finalize it, and I don't have to wonder if I'm wrong or right in what I'm saying or what I'm not saying.
Right.
Half of these topics is us just how we feel and we think, and we're like, you know what? We need to hear the other side.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this one, I feel like this. I came up with this one last week.
You
And
see
I
the
really
smile on
he's
his face?
so
He about to come
proud.
with some bullshit.
And I wanted to ask was,
Put
do
it
you
to your-
think
leave it
women
up.
or men body shame more?
That's a good one.
Body
You're
shame.
supposed to be speaking into
Just
that
in
part.
general? Like both men and women?
It's a
No,
Or
like,
body shape
I'm saying-
it's an immeasurable thing.
Like,
Who body shames the other side more, or maybe even
Oh.
themselves?
yes.
Women, definitely.
Body shames the other side more?
I say
We were really expecting a big argument here.
No, that's crazy.
Wait,
That's
I'm
realization right
confused.
there.
Who are they body shaming?
Men, like women body shaming men, or do men body shame
You
women?
gotta think about this.
Oh, which gender does it more to the
Right,
other?
right.
Or to themselves.
Really?
Now
Yeah.
you changed it up.
Yeah. Now you're
If
now
you're
you're throwing
doing
too many
or to
variables.
themselves,
I
it's-
wouldn't know because guys don't really like talk about.
I don't ever
think
body
No, but when
shame a
guys
man.
are by themselves, they might be like, "Oh, yo, this girl this or this girl that."
Oh yeah, that's true. Niggas
We're
don't
talking, and then
talk
when
to
girls are by themselves, like, "Oh, this guy's this, but oh, he's not this
Definitely
tall or
not.
whatever."
Definitely not. I do not.
Come
do
on,
that.
girls have a sleepover.
I don't criticize other people's
I
looks.
feel like girls don't even have
Guy-wise.
sleepovers. Guys just think girls have sleepovers. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
girls always have sleepovers.
Like, when's the last time you had a sleepover?
A long time ago.
Right. It's been like 10 years. I'm like, girls just are. They don't even live in their
Bro,
house.
my
They're
girl
just
has
always
to-
sleeping
My
over
girl
each
has a
other's
happening?
sleepover like every freaking other Friday. Pissing me off.
No,
real?
what
Yeah,
else?
what
I
you
used
sleep
to have
over there for?
She
sleepovers.
doesn't-
What is she doing over there sleeping over?
Oh god.
Body shaming me.
Talking shit about me?
My looks.
I don't think I should like it.
Oh my
I've heard of that.
goodness.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, don't do it,
You
bro.
don't need that, bro. It don't stink in
Mango
here.
butter though.
Mango butter can't hurt your eyes, bro. That's just
Yo, I remember one time I was hotboxing with Phil, and for about 30 minutes he had an incense burning, but it was right in my fan vent. And I didn't realize. I'm like, yo, this weed is crazy right now. Like, my eyes were red, and my eyes are burning, and they're tearing. I'm like, fuck, this shit hurts. I'm like, yo, I gotta open the windows, bro. Like little by little, I'm realizing like I'm in pain. And then we open the windows, and I'm like, yo, there's a fucking incense burning right in my eyes.
That's hilarious. The fact that
Bro,
you thought
I
you
be
were that
hating them
fucked up.
incense, bro.
Yeah, let me get a Bluetooth.
It's
Why don't
my
you guys
nose.
do like
Oh, yo,
I was gonna say air freshener,
got a
but
light?
where's the plug?
Just give me some.
What you need?
Never mind. I got everything I need right here.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we got snacks and stuff. Y'all can eat some snacks if y'all want. We got a bunch of candy.
Oh, wow, that's
we got
a lot.
sweet teeth.
But I don't know if we
Wait,
can
thank
actually
you.
sit there. Wait, but why do you say that women do it more, Curly?
Oh, do you guys want this? Are you closer over there?
Yeah,
chips
we
and
can
stuff?
put it on the floor.
Why are you so confident that females do it more?
Because like I've heard friends just
Oh,
talk
that's-
about themselves and women.
Oh wait, if we're
Oh,
talking
oh.
women to women, then it's
Oh, so you're
women
talking
who
about-
shame
What's the
more.
question?
Women talking about
Wait,
women.
wait, what's the question? Are we saying who,
That's what I'm saying. All right, so
That's
let's do this
what
one by
we're
one.
going
who gets body shamed more, or who does the act of body shaming more? It's kind of crazy how. Yeah,
changes.
I feel like
No, I feel like we need to get into that topic before, like of like women body shaming women more, because I want to know why.
I don't
Being
know.
I don't know. Being a
Maybe
woman is
some of it
competitive,
comes
bro.
from it is
But that's
so
what I'm saying.
competitive.
But like,
maybe
why
it's-
though?
Jealousy.
Ma-
Some like women be jealous.
yeah, you know, like they don't feel good about themselves.
It's gonna sound
I have
fucked
a
up,
good
like-
question.
Others.
Do girls wear makeup for themselves, or do they wear it for people to see them look better?
So
Or is it both? Because sometimes you say,
Both, it's
sometimes
definitely
a
both.
girl might be like,
I
I do this for me. I
need some
swear I would do this for you.
it's definitely both.
Not you.
I'm gonna tell you why it's both. I didn't ever like makeup ever until maybe 2 years ago, and just like starting to do it. At first, I used to do it because I just wanted, like when I went out, I wanted to look good, right? But I didn't know how to really look good with makeup. And then when I started doing it, just for like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna put mascara on. Okay, I'm just gonna put eyeliner on. Okay, you start getting into it, and it's literally like painting a canvas, and it's so fun. You don't understand. It is so fun. It's like if you're an arts and crafts girl, you would love to just paint your face. Like so many things you could do and change your look. It's like so fucking fun.
But
Sometimes
wouldn't
I
want
look
to
bad
change
for
my,
fun.
like,
that's perspective.
Mind-boggling.
Is
That's
it,
so
do you
crazy.
think that I'm programmed as a male
you
not to
serious?
want to change my
Yes.
look? Like, or because
It
I
has
genuinely
No,
been
listen,
programmed- It has
listen.
been programmed into us. Bro.
Listen, this is the thing we also
Can I get a
do. We
light?
also paint our face to make it look like different, but sometimes it doesn't work out. You're like, sometimes our eyebrows are just fucked up, and like sometimes like, what do we look like with more eyebrows, bigger eyebrows? Like
Bigger eyebrows.
because that
A
was
guy
a
would
trend
look.
for a while.
All right, but like
Bushy eyebrows.
a straight male would look. You would look at him crazy if he came out with his face beat.
Why?
Like imagine a dude at the club like, yo, what's up,
There's
girl,
some
and he
dudes
just
I
straight up
wouldn't.
had his face beat.
Wait, but he's straight.
He's straight.
And
He's
he's
trying to
wearing
come on you,
makeup?
and he's just like, yo, what's up, baby? And he's got fucking
Contour.
eyeliner
Alright,
off.
but the thing is, when it doesn't look
gloss.
good, we take it off. Like we
It
don't.
depends
Nobody
on the type
sees
of
that, but when
girl.
it turns out good, that's what everyone
Guys
sees.
could do like a natural look, and we wouldn't notice.
They wear
That's
makeup
crazy.
on.
Y'all would definitely.
Nah, sometimes I get a
Yeah.
wicked
I saved
pimple.
I
like
would
a
notice.
little bit of my eyebrows and got clowned by some girl like the next day. She's like, Phil, you shaved your eyebrows.
Yo, bro.
No, I didn't.
When I was a kid,
I can tell. I can tell right there.
never had noticed that.
I can't
That's
even
crazy.
rock with my little cute shit. Like, you already flaming me.
Now, the one thing I do, I feel like the one thing I do usually is just shave my mustache, really.
That's different. Is that really kind of makeup?
That's shaving. That's what men are supposed to do.
But a lot of men don't shave their mustache.
A lot of men don't.
No, but sometimes
and you look different with.
And
I know.
that's
I
what
look
I'm
very
saying.
different with facial hair
And without it.
facial hair.
So
Right.
it's
It's
like
like two different.
It's like I
people.
could be two different people. Like when I grow my hair out.
Is that fun to you though?
It's not.
Or do you just do it because like let me
But that-
switch it
I
up?
like a good shave.
It's just like,
I'm
let
not
me
gonna
switch it
lie.
up.
That'd be the same thing
Yeah,
as a girl curling her hair or straightening it.
Nah,
Or-
but
No,
it's
it's still
different.
hair at the end of the day, though. It's not. I wouldn't compare it to makeup.
Yeah, it's not-
adding
we're not-
any
It's
outside
definitely not the
source.
same.
Joe.
No, the reason why I could say that is because
Thank you, bro.
girls be styling their hair. Some fire shit though. You see what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
fun,
it's
just like
It's like a
makeup.
sport.
Right.
That's
Just
what I'm
like
saying. It's just
makeup.
like makeup.
But
It's
me,
so much
I
fun.
just be
Just like
upset
makeup
doing
as
my
well.
makeup because I feel like, why am I sitting here 2 hours trying to
Yeah.
get perfect?
Because it's
13
not.
bucks
It's
is
not
good.
just about that. It's about
Is
fun.
makeup expensive?
It's like legit fun.
yeah.
You spend 2 hours like how you play video game.
Yeah, but
Some
also
girls
it
just
looks
do makeup
good.
and stay
You think
inside.
it improves
so
your
why
look.
is it fun to
Yeah.
you, but the idea of doing it isn't fun to me?
I don't know.
Those
Maybe you're not the
different-
artsy
those-
Well,
crafty type
that's
of guy.
years and years of
Phil,
evolution.
you're not the demographic. You feel me?
I don't think it's years of evolution because
course
there's
it
some
is.
niggas who like doing it.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
it's a
saying.
low-
Guys-
You're probably
it's a
just
low
not an
amount.
artistic
It's
type
so
of guy
low.
who want to do
Gotta get
makeup.
into the real.
You know, there's some girls who are just like don't want to do makeup.
Well, there
You
were
have
some
to be that
guys
type of
back in the day
person.
that didn't go
Program
hunting
because
either.
I feel like the way society
Is that
is,
what's
And they
it's
were
not
gatherers.
normal for niggas to use makeup. So niggas brought up from young, they're just like, I would never want to do that, and they just
That was
get
good.
involved into other shit.
Oh,
But
that's
I
other-
felt like if you were born into a world where all niggas was doing their makeup, niggas might accept it more, and that, I feel like
Definitely.
that about a lot of shit. Like even sex, I feel like some niggas is gay and they don't know they gay, or
Oh.
they're a little bit on
Nah,
the
niggas know
spectrum.
they gay.
Ah.
Niggas know they gay, bro.
Nah, because one time I got dummy high and I just, not that I started feeling like I was gay. I just understood like
Was you with me or who was you with?
I just started understanding gay niggas a lot more.
So what strain was that?
Understanding not just people are gay. There's a spectrum of sex, and this is just a label you're deciding to call what
Well, yeah,
you
but
are.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
you're not
That's
necessarily that.
hard.
label.
Yeah.
That's just a high.
Phil is a very high thinker. I'll
yeah,
give him
yeah.
that.
That's more just like kind of like
Very high thinker.
even in like an empathetic sense.
Who's
like,
it with
just
though?
having
Just
one-
You answer
What
that
was
question.
he?
So I'm just saying, it might Justin might enjoy doing makeup, but the fact that in his mind that it's just not an acceptable thing in society for men to do, I'm just not. He's not.
He's not
trying
gonna
to
go out
even
with it.
Attempt to do
Think
makeup.
about it.
Yeah, I got
It's
you.
society, bro. Society
I got you.
told him.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like it's
fucked.
programmed at this
But
point.
Look at the
also,
Joker,
me,
though.
I might want to I put on eyelashes one time and I thought I looked fire.
So yeah, exactly. Just do
But
it.
now if I come to the pod with eyelashes every
Hell no!
Batting his eyes.
I'm gonna rip them off.
fading his eyes.
I'm gonna burn them shits.
With the incense.
Like, how
It
about
should
come
be
in
melted
thinking
by
I'm
the end.
cute, you gonna burn my little look off. That's like a girl walking in the tent, you see she got a weave and just, give me that shit, bitch. You think you're gonna transform?
Oh god.
Nah, but then you could also pop out with the eyelashes. You get mad hate from me, and then next thing you know, Joe shows up next week with the eyelashes, and you just blaze the trail.
I'm influenced by this.
No
guy.
homo, Joe got long eyelashes.
That's what's
Yo,
happening.
bro, did you see
That's
what
exactly what's
did you see what young baby, whatever the fuck the guy's name is? Little baby.
The baby?
There's two?
Whatever the baby is.
Yeah.
Which baby?
Did you see him
Where did
dressed
it
up?
come
He
from?
looked like the Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, it's Lil Baby.
Where'd he
Lil
get that
Baby.
I
from?
don't know which
Kanye
one.
West.
I- I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
called it the
Fact.
Kanye West wears some shit where he looks like a fucking supervillain,
We have two
and he's wearing rubber
going in
boots,
rotation.
Damn.
and everybody says he looks crazy and he's this that, and then you see the baby coming out, and he's like,
Yeah.
and you see fucking Kim K walking around with caution tape on, like
Nah,
nobody
but-
was wearing
But
stupid
rich
shit
people
like that.
always wear bullshit like that, bro.
They do wear bullshit, but
Like
this is
Lady
still a
Gaga?
different type.
Lady
of
Gaga wears some
No,
bullshit.
where you are?
I love her.
Oh,
If I
her
was
beat.
rich, I'd pop out in the
It's a
costume
statement.
tape.
Was that a statement, or did she just wear that to wear that?
Yeah,
She
like
can.
what she trying to say?
I don't even know what she's trying to say.
Turn
Because
eight.
She
I don't
doesn't know
what
what
When
she's
she's
trying
you're
to
rich,
say.
you just bored. Like, you
That's
don't
what I'm
got
saying.
nothing to do.
That's what it
Like,
is.
what's
When
the
you're
thing
rich-
I could
Beat
do?
suit, but she could get a beat dress. I
That's
feel
a
like
really
having
sad
that
way to
power
live.
and
What?
not
But
using
you're just
it
bored.
seems like a waste.
It's not
Like
that
you
it's bored.
putting
It's
meat
kind
on your
They have
fucking
everything they
body.
want.
You tilting in
It's like
Africa.
I'm bored, but I get to fill all this boredom time with shit that I want to do.
Oh.
Like niggas who are not bored now, it's because they gotta go to work. They can't really be who they want to be and explore.
They
what
can't
they
really
wanna
be
do.
bored.
Yeah.
But if you have the time to be bored, then you really get to understand who you are. Because it's like, all right, what am I gonna do with this time that I have? And then you're like, you know, I might pop out in the caution tape for this might look fire.
Did you see that though? That was crazy how they were putting that on.
Like,
It was kind of drippy. I'm not gonna lie.
It looked great, but it's not really realistic.
It's not practical, no.
not practical,
but it's
yeah,
a look.
it just looked uncomfortable.
Like for that
She was
one
really
day,
walking
like,
like art. What's
They
the
should have
fucking
left some space for the
C3PO?
joints. You know what I mean? Like, they just.
Did you?
Or just holes.
You know, it was one weird dude putting the tape on, like hype as hell.
Yeah.
He went home
You
and
didn't
told
see
all
them?
his friends, like, "Yeah, I was putting tape on her today."
But it was stiff. So
I got
how
her
would he
leg.
really?
How
Was
did
it
you
wrapped
get
around her body, like tight to
Yeah.
her skin?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was real rolls of duct tape that just said Balenciaga on it. It's Balenciaga
Oh
tape.
wow.
Isn't that such a race of resources?
Yeah, that's just
What?
kinda-
Waste
What's a
of-
waste of
Yeah,
resources?
he always does shit like that.
Just
A
like
race
make
of resources?
make a tape that just says Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Like they sell that on their site for like $200.
Who are you to say it's a waste of
Probably
resources though? There's probably
Because there's
you
shit
do
that
niggas can say.
those resources could have done to like actually benefit
Bro,
life.
once we
Exactly.
throw all this garbage into the trash, somebody could look at us and be like, "This is a waste of resources because
And
we're
they'll be
not
right.
efficiently
They'll be right.
efficiently
I'll be
recycled."
spinning.
But all right, you get to say that, but it's like sometimes it's worth doing cool shit. Like
That's also
Yeah, for sure. I don't think Kim Kardashian's tape is gonna
It's
ruin the
not
world.
a-
It's worth it, but then think about it. How is it
waste.
worth it when there's
it's worth it in a personal sense.
exactly? So
Not
that's
in, like, the
selfish.
greater-
Justin, what if
and
you
it's-
wanted to make like some Dragon Ball Z tape that nobody ever made before because you thought it would be fire? You know what I'm saying?
He's
Who was somebody,
thinking about it,
who was
yeah.
somebody to say to you, "Oh, this is a waste of resources"? Why'd you even do that?
But that's
You know
not
what I'm saying?
even.
This
But
is
that's.
you wanted
But
to
you
do
know
it.
that's not how I'd be. I wouldn't be like, damn, I'm about to just be lit
No,
on
it's
that.
a
I wouldn't
difference.
think that I would care.
It's a difference between
About
a
even
physical
doing
waste and
something
a,
like
and a
that.
mental
About
waste.
you saying it's a waste of resources.
What do you mean?
I know they
by
don't.
physical waste and mental
Like
waste.
he's thinking of it physically, like physically a waste. Like you just gotta throw that shit out, and he's thinking it's not
But
a,
not
it's not a
everything-
mental
right.
waste. Like it helped you, you know. Like you
Right.
had that activity to do,
'Cause
and
not everything has to benefit.
Honestly,
like,
I think
future
agree with you
generations.
though that it is a waste.
it's a
Like,
physical
is.
waste.
Why are you making this? Like, what is this going to do? You making
Like-
it because it's cool, but it's like, I don't know.
No, I'm not saying that people can't like be artists and shit, right? I just feel like motherfuckers that put Balenciaga on a piece of duct tape is just being an asshole. It's like, bro, really? Like like this is what you do with your time? Like this is so simple.
I see what you said. Yeah.
But it's like you're gonna charge that for like $200. Like $200.
What
is
if he
a
didn't
lot.
charge it? What if he just did it for fun?
If it was doing no, I'm saying what if they did it for free then? But I don't think that they be selling all types of shit. Like I have a fanny pack from Supreme.
You know
Supreme
why
puts
they
their name
do
on
it, bro?
everything and just charge like crazy prices for it.
You know
but
why
you
they
bought
do
it.
I thought why it was
did
different was
not.
because nobody had the Balenciaga tape.
You don't know that.
No?
You know why they do it? It's for the bag.
That's what I'm
Just to
saying. That's
even get-
nasty.
just to get you talking about it, getting tight about it,
Free
puts that
promo.
brand in your mind.
Yeah.
Like if we used to make a pod like with Drop Top, right? And we're just talking about despicable shit on it, and then we have like 2,000 niggas talking about the despicable shit that they're like, oh, really outside. These niggas,
They said this and
they
that.
talking about shit bombs. Where's Drop Top J? This is like, and then it's like we're like imprinting our brand in their brain. Like they're never gonna forget.
But I feel like that's not really our brand though. You see what I'm saying?
That's
That's like a
super
fake.
smart.
That's just
Drop
like a
Top
fake
and the
thing.
shit bomb is not a brand, but the fact that we did something and they acknowledge us that we exist, like just to say really outside. You know what I'm saying?
We're never not gonna be able to
And,
bring him
and
up
just
on-
being upset about it next to it, because that is what we are. Our brand is Really Outside Podcast. That's our brand. Balenciaga's brand is Balenciaga. They're known for putting out clothes. We're known for putting out podcasts and content. You know what I'm saying? So just the fact that they're talking about whatever we're doing in relation to our brand is imprinting ourselves in their brain. And I think Balenciaga knows that. Anything that they do is probably gonna create some type of promotion.
But that's I'm saying my point is I just feel like it's just a nasty way of moving though. It's like you doing some clout, you just doing some shit for clout. That's really what it is.
Me wanting to do the video with Drop Top J is officially just doing that for clout. I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
That's
want to
kinda
speak
nasty.
to him
don't
because
really
I'm scared
care
to him,
about
but
what
I
he has on
am.
his mind.
I do care about. He's such a legendary character. I need to have him on, and that's me doing it for clout. Because if it wasn't for the brand, I wouldn't be speaking to Drop Top J.
Who is Drop Top?
Queen's legend.
We always gotta tell every guest who Drop Top J is.
we always get into a tangent with him, bro.
I made a joke about saying I should call him and tell him to come today and be like, oh.
Hell no.
We have a
I
special
would
pod
not
today.
do
We'd like you
So
to
the
join.
year was around 2019.
Oh, okay, thank you.
The video was he basically went viral for the I Got Sour video. Remember I Got Sour?
So you know when you're on the app, when you're on the app, you walking by, and niggas like, yo, I got sour, I got Ace, Ace, weed. He's one of those niggas, but he's like, I don't know if he started it, but he's definitely been around for a long time. So he's probably said that shit to probably about 500,000 people. Just
the biggest thing, he went viral with that video. The video
he made a whole song.
Yeah, and then he made a remix to Mask Off, saying
Mask Off was a great song.
What's it called? Central Bookings. Central Bookings. He's talking about going to Rikers, selling weed, and the whole video's on the app.
Don't take
but
that,
then
money.
He's just a legend for that, being that nigga and known for that, and just every day you can see this guy on the app. Like, you could find him if you wanted to find him. Not just that alone, he has an Instagram. And this is where you really get to know who Drop Top J is. Like, he needs a documentary. So he thinks he's a up and coming rapper. He has a, what you call it, like what year is that car he had?
2013.
2013 Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, CLK.
So he drives it around.
That's why his name is Drop Top. The top of the whip drops back.
You get to see the life of this man, but then you start to see his life going downhill. Like, he just starts coming to do some debaucherous things, like
debaucherous. So get into the fight he had with his baby mom.
So I don't know what his content was like before. He would just do lives and just talk to people on the street on the Ave. So you just do regular funny shit.
Record the cops.
And then one day he's tight in his car. He's blacking. His baby. He's like, fuck you. Fuck this bitch. I hate her. Like,
fuck the bald-headed baby.
He's naming names. He said he has a daughter with this lady. So he's talking about his own daughter. He said, when I see that girl, I'm gonna spit on her. What? So he's talking about his own daughter.
Yeah, it's really sad.
And he said, fuck this bitch. You don't think there's something wrong with a bitch if she got 7 baby daddies and 7 kids, but there gotta be something wrong with her. And he started to cry because what's happening. This lady, I guess he got kicked out of her club, so now he's home. So sometimes he'd be in a live commenting on his pictures like, yeah, you a homeless nigga. And then she hacked him. I didn't know what happened. This is the day after this live happened. So
she's winning, basically.
I'm gonna go what happened on the live. He starts saying that she called his mom a vegetable. So obviously something's wrong with his mom. She was in the hospital. And now he starts to cry. He's like, now I'm a violent. He ends the live. He comes back on live like 20 minutes later. You see him with a Lysol can. Like this. This nigga, what do you think he was doing with this? You think he cleaned his? Nothing you could tell me that he's doing with it.
It's gonna come what you really.
Is what's gonna come from your mouth. What do you think he's doing with that?
Complete opposite.
Yeah, I think the mics are
good. I didn't miss too much.
They aren't recording?
No.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Oh.
We just restart the whole pod.
Yeah, I remember exactly what we said.
They just flipped the script. Not okay.
I wonder if I ran out of space.
Start bugging out on us. Yo, these popcorns are smacking right now, bro. I knew it was so smart getting these.
You see? I hate popcorn. I'm not even gonna do it.
I've been looking at those.
What?
Why would you try it then?
I do that every time somebody offers me popcorn.
It's valid.
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna put it right
fuck
here.
it, let me try some.
I'm about to eat some more.
Alright, so let me get back into it. So what do you think he was doing with the Lysol can? What do you think he was? He popped back on the live after
fighting with his baby mom.
Called him a vegetable,
his mom
and he had this in his
like,
hand.
your mom's gonna die, all this shit.
What is he doing with
He's
this?
like, I'm gonna violate you, bitch. Stops the live, starts recording again. He has one of these. Just tell them. They're never gonna guess it.
Yeah.
He was building a shit bomb inside of this.
To then throw at her.
And he's on live with the shit bomb.
Like creating it.
Creating it.
He's creating it on live.
Putting milk inside.
He was
of it.
on live while he shitted in it. He said,
No.
ooh, I didn't even eat.
What a dirt
He
ball.
went to.
What live?
He
What
said,
live? Is this Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram. Let this happen.
He said he gonna go get a gallon of milk because he need to shit more.
He lactose intolerant. We learn this shit about him in the worst way.
Yeah.
Now we know he's lactose intolerant.
Do this.
We already went about this on the pod, but I'm gonna just end it with this because I got the video of the live.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
I really don't.
I don't want to see that.
And he
but
just
I believe
opens
you.
it up and smells. He's like, oh.
Yeah, he
it stinks.
opens it. He's like, ooh, this shit stinks.
Nah, before he opens it, he's like, nah, I gotta do this fast because it's gonna smell up the whole car.
Imagine he spilled it.
Car?
He doesn't have a house at this point.
He was so excited.
He's just gonna. He might go to kill her after that, bro, because he's gonna be
All right,
so
Phil,
mad.
now you
so
understand
angry.
we can't have him on after this episode.
Wait,
now,
I
right?
deleted it.
Because he will see this episode of us talking again. This is now number 3 where we are talking shit about him.
So can you find him? Are you friends with him? That was
Of
my
course.
question.
I'm gonna call him right now.
Phil has FaceTimed
No,
him
please.
before.
I don't need that.
Phil has FaceTimed him before.
I don't need him doing a shit box or whatever the fuck.
That's essentially what it was. He opened that shit up in his V.
That nigga need to find God.
I'm calling him right now.
Bro, I should have got
He
wings.
definitely is bad
I'm
boss.
so hungry right now, bro.
I thought he
Can't you still
answered.
get wings?
Cause it's at the what's that place called again?
What? Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo.
I love Buffalo Wild Wings.
Damn, he ain't
What?
answering.
Ew.
Good.
You don't
What?
like Hooters?
I feel like that's.
Oh yeah,
Hooters
he
is good too.
wants to have him on so
That's
bad.
true.
I told Phil I'm not coming if he comes on.
You're a
I've-
big fan for that.
Hey, listen, call it what it is. At least I
Yeah,
told you
Cootie
straight
wouldn't
up.
do that,
That's
bro.
not-
At least I
real
didn't
shit.
say, yo, I'm
He
gonna come
said,
in.
yeah, that's not
and then I
Cootie of
don't-
you.
Yeah, Cootie where
That's not Cootie
That's
of you.
definitely not cootie of you, bro. You was a cootie feed. You was love cootie, bro.
you thought you would have.
He was like, yo, what? He was like, why do you keep putting himself in the thing? Like,
Look at him.
Cootie's getting me tight now. Like, why Cootie keep
The guy who shot the Kanye
Yo,
documentary.
he was getting me tight, bro.
The guy who shot the documentary for Kanye.
Okay.
Very
Yo, but
loyal.
listen,
Yeah.
if we didn't talk shit about him on several episodes, then I would be open to
He's
interviewing
not
him.
watching these pods,
If
bro.
you guys didn't plan on
I
pressing
might
him
be watching
about,
every single one.
if you guys didn't plan on pressing
could
him
be.
about problems that he has with his baby mama, then I would be down for the
I
interview.
wanted to ask him questions like, yo, what's the meaning
See,
of
the
life?
thing is,
I got to
Phil
ask him that.
plans on
Open-ended
getting him in
questions,
here.
bro.
Phil plans on getting a mentally ill guy in here and
he-
going, hey, what's going on with you and your baby mom? As if he wants to sit here and talk to you about
do it.
that.
I'm gonna
That's
do
when
it.
he's gonna pull out the shit bomb.
Let me give you.
I don't want to be splatters. Now there's nowhere to run.
Bro, I swear to God,
There's no way in the
I'm gonna
run.
be fighting
There's
him
no way in
and
the
Phil
run.
at the same
Right
time.
here, here's me trying to get out. It's everywhere.
What if you in here? What if you
Done.
in here? You see Drop Top come through. He's like this. He just comes through like, yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
Yo, I swear to God, I'll start pleading like a little. I'll start acting like a little
That's
baby.
the
Bro.
podcast.
I'm like, oh, please.
Here.
Mr. Drop
I
Top.
don't think it's lit anymore.
Y'all both said Mr. Drop Top at the same time. Y'all some pussy.
Here's my wallet, sir. Please, I have
Mr. Drop
kids.
Top, please.
I don't even got no damn kids.
I'd
I'm gonna
say-
start telling him I got kids.
I'd say Mr. J. Make it more personal. I know his name. I know his government.
Yo,
Drop
this
Top.
nigga Phil loves Drop Top, bro.
Yeah, bro. And bro, you can't do it here, bro.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
look,
Top skirt.
then he gets tight. Then he'll show up every Wednesday.
We just have to pack him out.
What a
I don't want to be in a
We
situation
gonna have to drop
with somebody.
Drop Top.
Bro, I don't know what he does with his hands on a regular basis. I don't want to get into a contact with him and just.
This nigga got a buff on his fingers, just like smelly fingers. It's extra like damage if it just comes in contact with you. It leaves this permanent stink on your face.
I'm gonna be trying to scrub it out.
Shit bomb residue. That's what it's called.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's gonna go to Dollar Tree and get mad face scrubs. And shit.
I feel like he got a weak jaw though. Like that. That's his.
Yo, bro, he spent
That's
too
his
much time in
Achilles
jail
heel.
to have a weak jaw, bro. You don't go to jail and have a weak
He
jaw.
look like
yeah,
a
he-
40-year-old baby.
He definitely survived mad
He does.
squabbles.
I'm gonna have to look this guy up later.
He look like
I
a
have no idea.
40-year-old baby.
Guys, you
son.
understand every minute that goes on, we say bad things about him is putting our lives in jeopardy.
Oh my
We
god.
mean this in the most sincere way.
Bro,
Is that him? Is that the top drop?
I'm tight because I have the same hoodie as him. I can't wear this shit no more. I can't wear that hoodie no more.
Yeah,
bro.
that's a bad fit. Get rid of that. You better send us
Have
to
I
the
ever
thrift
seen
store.
him?
Trade it in.
Store credit.
And he's dangerous because he be on live and he be like, yo, wait to the end, wait to the end. You watch it all the way to the end and this nigga spit on the camera.
Sure.
He'll spit at his phone.
Yeah.
And you really will just feel
That's
like you
his
got
goodbye?
spit on. Yeah.
That's nasty.
I'll be like, I'll go like this, like.
Hey! You flinch? Damn.
It will make you fun.
I feel like we could have a good
Do we
good
want his
interview.
fans? Nah, I'm thinking about it.
I know his fans is
I think
weird.
it's possible. I don't think it's. I think you have.
Bro,
I
you
think you're gonna be the
underestimate.
problem.
You don't think I'm a good like interviewer?
It's
Like
not.
I'm not gonna be able to draw the
All right.
answers
So,
out.
here's the question right now. Are you gonna like pry about
This
his
is what I'm
personal
gonna do. I'm
life?
gonna be like, yo, we have a legend, a Queens legend.
Thank you, thank you.
I love this.
All right, yeah, let's
nigga.
reenact it right
He's-
now. Joe's drop top.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Just show yourself a little bit more, Joe.
Alright, we have a Queens
I
legend.
got my
We
lights
have
on.
Drop Top J in the building. I can't believe we
What's
have
up?
him on. This nigga's one of the most legendary.
Hey, where we at, man? Yo, where we at, man?
That's a
So,
fact.
I really want to just get into who
One
you
of
are.
America.
Like,
Yo, what's up?
I feel like nobody knows who you really are, bro. Like, we
Well,
only
you know,
know
what do you mean nobody knows who I am?
what we
You
only.
say I got a viral rap video, 2 viral rap videos. One was a
See, at this
remix.
point, I'm losing my shit. Like, it's not even just between you and him, because we're guests, and we gotta be, like, keeping our shit together. Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, Phil, just chill, just chill.
You ever seen that clip of Kanye and he says like he's running for president and then everybody starts laughing? He's like, "What you laughing at?"
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Drop Top gonna do.
Yeah, bro. I already know.
Yo,
I
and
already
Kanye
see
was
it.
smiling. He was like,
Let me put the shit back.
mad, dead serious. I would be so scared of Drop.
So we have, what I mean by we don't really know who you are is like we only know you from that viral video that you have, and there's only a small amount of your fan base that actually knows you from
Now,
your Instagram.
why you keep on? So you keep on saying no, knows me. You sound small. Like you do know how many views that video got though? Are you gonna be rolling in your weed?
I gave you a cue before we came in the pod.
Nigga, you said P. We agreed on an ounce.
You told me a cue.
Yo, Phil, just give him it, bro. Just give him it.
I don't have no
At this
more
point, I
weed.
back out my
I'm
shit.
really
I'm like, here,
invested.
Mr.
I really
Drop
think that
Top.
this is what's gonna happen.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna just give him the weed. Gonna come here. He's gonna act normal. I'm gonna ask him a question.
This is
I
a
gave him his
perfect world.
praises, and then I'm gonna be like, then I'm gonna get.
Then you're gonna get into the gritty.
Then I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna be like, and I heard you was beefing with some god that you said stole money from you because I guess he like helped you put the video on World Star and you feel like he made some money from that.
Yeah,
you
well,
want to
you know,
yeah.
it really hurt to see my image be out there without my permission.
I don't think he's gonna
when
be anywhere
when I
this
speak on
articulate.
They make me look crazy.
He's like, yo, shout out to 109 in Merrick. Yo, if you wasn't there, you're not from there.
He might get real with us. The
Yeah.
way Phil worded that question, at least in my drop top persona, like it felt fine.
All right, that's good.
Talking about a very deep place right now, so yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna be like,
Okay,
and
it's
some
not
other
bad.
things we found out from your Instagram. I don't know if you want to talk about this. Something happened to the windshield of your car, and I guess you was having problems with somebody. I seen like.
All right, pause, hold on. Now,
Yeah.
what makes you think that he's gonna want to come in here with
Now
us
he's gonna feel
children,
uncomfortable, bro. Yeah.
and talk about his personal?
Bro, now
He
it's
does
just
it
like,
on Instagram. He
bro,
built a
I know,
shit
bro,
bomb on his
bro, you guys let him
Instagram.
just,
I know, but that you could just interpret that as him having a mental breakdown, and he's probably embarrassed by that. Like, yo, why did I do that?
I bet you it's not on his page.
And then
right
you're
now.
just reminding him of it, like,
Delete
damn, like,
the dirtiest thing I ever done.
fuck, I did do that. Yo,
Come on.
fuck you, son. And he just starts spazzing.
Yeah. Hey, where my flag at? Where my shit?
I'd be so sad. Bro, that's my fear, bro. I'm so
Actually,
scared.
if you do it, live stream it for your own safety.
That don't mean shit. Literally, got it? Like that one? That was a good one. You like that
You
one?
bet. I hit my boy with that. He lost all his bets, and he was like, "Yo, I hate fucking KD. He should be suspended. Like, you understand what I mean?" I'm like, "You bet I do." Bro, I'm never
No
betting again.
betting. Let's get off a drop top.
What is this?
Right.
Let's go to a new
Let's
topic. Let's get to a new
I throw it in the
topic.
Stress
air.
ball?
Topic number 2.
Well, I have 3 more to juggle, but
I can't believe you have
Maybe
just
it's
random balls to juggle with.
what?
They're not random. Let's get this full.
What is it full
You
of?
see what I did?
I think like little beans,
Alright, so,
little plastic beans.
Oh, you know what it is?
Like a
Beans.
stress ball thing.
Like rocks.
No, it's pretty much a hacky sack. I don't know how to hacky sack though. I use it to juggle. I got 2 more. I just carry around 1 because it's nice to toss.
Interesting.
Alright, so the next one is what can you do to make your partner feel more comfortable in a relationship?
Comfortable in what sense?
Like
Comfortable with
being
like
able
your
to-
trust,
Yeah.
or comfortable with like safety? Like what do you mean?
Like I feel like more so trust.
I don't
Trust
know if you want
after
to
it's-
get into it, but it's kind of like what I was telling you before the pod when you was talking to your girl, bro.
Right.
Where I felt like, I don't want to get into your business, but I felt like she didn't trust you for whatever reason. Or
Right.
she was just showing a lack of trust in you. And from being in a relationship,
You feel like you've dealt with that?
I've dealt with that, and I understand where
I feel like every guy has that.
if you know your partner has trust issues, you decided to be with this person, you know what I'm saying? So there should have been some point in time where you realize that she has trust issues or he has trust issues. If you're gonna be with them, you got to, you're gonna deal with that, you gotta do things to let them know that you're a trustworthy person. And it might be shitty that you have to do that. Like, you have to always prove that you could trust me and stuff like that. But there's always little things you can do to just let that person know, like, you should trust in me. And just assure them when they're backing
like
on you, you
reassurance.
feel like it's unwarranted. You just be like, I don't even want to argue with you. I'm sorry for making you feel this way. Like, I didn't do anything to make you feel this way. But
I don't think trust comes like that. Like, I don't think trust just comes like reassuring someone just by telling them. Like, you don't have to worry, you know I love you, blah, blah, blah. Like, trust, learning to trust again is like, it takes time. Like, for that, just one, that's why trust is so hard in a relationship. If you break trust, it's hard.
Right.
You can't, it's not an easy thing to repair. It only is reliant on the person who's not trustworthy of you. You know what I mean? That person has to grow out of has to grow to trust you. You get what I'm saying?
But what if there's the reason why that person doesn't trust you? Like, you did something fucked up to your partner, now they don't trust you, but they still decided to be with you and work through that. But now there is a reason not to trust you.
But
what are we talking about? Trust
I
you?
feel like my perception.
No, but
of
I'm
trust
saying,
is
like,
different, though.
what if
Like-
there was a reason for you
Wait,
not
what'd you
to
say,
be
Justin?
trusted?
Right.
Like, in their mind, it's like you did something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You both acknowledge that you took accountability.
Mm-hmm.
But now, going forward, how are they supposed to trust you then?
Like, what can you do to reassure them?
No, because you said that person has to grow out of what you call it.
Like, becoming trustworthy of them?
Yeah, you gotta grow out of not trusting them. You gotta learn to trust again, and it takes time. But what if now there is a reason not to trust you? But I'm trying to work shit out.
It's a little confusing in my head.
Because you're not a
Like a
trustworthy
second.
person
Okay,
now.
okay,
You've
so
been
it's not
proven not to be trustworthy. In a time where I needed to trust you and you could have proven your trust, I found out you lied. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't hate you.
Okay.
I still want to be with you.
Okay.
But you said that person who has trust issues has to grow out of not being able to trust. So I have to be able to be like, all right, even though they did something wrong,
Yes.
I need to be like, I can still trust them.
Yes.
But what if you learn that this person is untrustworthy?
And that's what you do.
Run out of the relationship. You know, like, I don't know.
Because at the end of the day,
Why, like,
why would you want to be with somebody that you can't fully trust ever again? Because
Right.
at the end of the day, look, whenever I say I forgive somebody, it's like forgiven. Like, I don't care about the situation anymore. Like, if you do it again, and then like it'll be another scenario, but like I'm easy to like, I guess, like get over something.
You're saying you
or-
forgive and like forget?
Yeah, it's like bro, it's like
Never forget.
everybody does some
You
bullshit,
forgive, but
see
you
what I'm
never
saying?
forget.
So that's why I be like sometimes telling like this is something a conversation I have with my girl, right? I'm like, don't be. I wouldn't be like sitting here surprised or like thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna be upset, but I'm not gonna ever put it past you to like maybe like cheat on me or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? And it's not me saying it in like a
I don't trust you.
Like I don't trust you just in that way. I just like everybody has that potential to fuck up.
I ain't think I have.
You're just kind of saying humans are humans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, anybody could sit here and be like, yo, I'll never cheat on my this and that. But then there's that one person who actually maybe might never cheat on their girl.
Should you fuck with somebody so I still have love for you, but I can't trust you? Should you still be there in their lives, or should you just not speak to them anymore?
I feel like you could be there in their lives.
Yeah, it depends on
I feel like not right away.
who they are.
Then how do you put a time on that?
You don't. It just gotta
But
feel
if I put time on it, if I feel like I don't want to talk to you now, I'm not gonna want to talk to you in the future.
Yeah.
So that's your answer.
Yeah.
So you know that, I mean, I don't have to talk to this person ever again. She don't need to be in my life. Because I'm literally saying, if I don't trust her now, like, how am I going to know I'm going to trust her in the future? Like, you already have the uncertainty. You can sit here and be like, do I want to deal with that? Or do I want to be like, I want to deal with that when I could be dealing with other
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't trust nobody. I have trust issues. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't trust not a soul, bro. I always back up shit because I feel like niggas like to think that they're smart. Niggas feel like they know everything, but nobody's God. You know what I'm saying? And I realize a lot of people, what they tell you is a lot of the time people are trying to manipulate you and get you to do what they want you to do. They're not really trying to be objective or get to the right answer. Because I feel like some people feel like there's no objectiveness. Everybody has two
different views. So if you think you're right and that person thinks they're right, what else would they be trying to do? No, I'm right. This is why I'm right. Listen to me.
Everybody's
no, I'm right. These are the reasons I'm right.
Point.
So it's like you can say we're both manipulating each other.
But what I look for in people now, I feel like I look for niggas who are not biased with their own shit that they, because I know when a nigga's being biased. Like, I know when you're doing something because it serves you, not because you feel like it's gonna help me.
How do you think you're so in tune with that though? Because I have my own theory on it.
I know that I'm in tune with it because I always have a feeling of what somebody's intentions are when they're doing something.
No, but would you say that yours are heightened more than an average person, or compared to just somebody else?
It's hard for you to tell that. Sometimes I be feeling like somebody that I'm dealing with is the smartest nigga in the world, and then they'll do some shit, and I feel like you are dumb.
Okay, all right. Nah, because I thought you kind of had people figured out for some reason.
Nah, I don't have people figured out. It's just that I have people figured out. Like
that's what I just asked.
I don't have individual people figured out. Like I
he has a general.
I
thought
like right now I don't know what Curly's intentions are. I just think she's coming here to chill.
But just
and
as
talk
far
and
as your idea on
you know
people and how you think about them, I think you have like a good hold on like people's intentions, and I don't know.
No, like.
But I have a theory on it.
It's just that
like
even dealing with
you're a higher level thinker.
Even dealing with you, like say like, all right, when I first got my V, when I first started driving in high school, right, and then I would start driving my car, and then my friends would come and be like, oh, let me come drive you, or they act mad hype or act like they care that I got a car, but really they care that they feel like they got a ride home now. So you gotta test whether or not does this nigga fuck with me, or does this nigga just fuck with the ride home. You know what I'm saying?
You always gotta do them tests on your niggas,
and that comes
to make sure that they really your niggas. You know
that
what
comes
I mean?
into a lot of situations.
I feel like you would know that, like. Even before I got a car, I know who would fuck with me if I got a car.
I know you do know that though. You could tell.
I
like,
know who true friends are.
Like,
you know
exactly. Like I know the niggas that's gonna be here till like the day I die.
Like I know, like if I get $1 million, I know who
that I
I'm
thought that was fucking with me.
That's like
and then they did some shit, and now I don't fuck with them. You don't know that. That's why there's niggas that feel like the snakes in the grass and getting stabbed in the back. That's why those terms exist, because you trust these people. You feel like they're there for you, and then they do something. You're like, oh, this nigga's a snake. He never cared about me. You never knew his true intentions.
But that's coming from a person who maybe didn't understand people.
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying?
Huh?
I'm saying those statements could be coming from people who just never understood somebody. So they're like, this is happening, and I would never expected this to happen. So like now I feel like it could be the people that say they love you that would hurt you. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, of course people is gonna say that they love you because they know that's a way to get to your heart. So of course snakes is gonna use that to get to you. You see what I'm saying? So like you have to read even more into it. That's how I be seeing people. You see what I'm saying? Like I know like how we and you could like say exactly about each other, and then have a conversation with Ant, and we'd be like feeling the same type of way, but we'd be having 3 separate conversations about the same thing and be like, bro, facts, and then be talking about, you know what I mean, talking about somebody the same type of way, the way we talk to each other, but without us, all 3 of us being there at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like, we have that connection because we know each other. You see what I'm saying? But like, you wouldn't feel that way for like somebody else you fuck with.
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Because you feel like even if you fuck with them heavy, you don't want them to know this information because you know they might act some type of way, or like they just not gonna be real right with you. You know what I mean? Like, they'll start trying to like cause conflict. Whereas you can have a conversation with me about anything and it wouldn't cause a conflict where we about to fight and shit. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, we know each other.
He definitely loses the crowd sometimes.
I know, I be trying. I'm sorry. I'm high. I talk a lot, bro.
I was about to work up a
Damn it, I'm sorry, I talk a lot.
Bursted out, so now I forgot what you was getting at. But I was about to work up a reply, bro. I lost it. It's over with.
Damn. Sorry, I be rambling. I be rambling. Y'all gotta cut me off, bro.
I felt what you were saying.
I feel like y'all need to cut me off because I talk a lot.
And then it was like 3, see what I'm saying? And I was
Making
like,
sense.
bro, y'all shouldn't cut me off when I'm talking so much.
Somehow we need to relate when we're talking to making your partner comfortable in a relationship.
Right.
I don't know how we got here. But that was
that's
just
what
like
we were talking
trust.
about.
We were talking about trust, and then it led to me saying I don't have trust issues because you never know like anybody's intentions, and there's been so many times there's somebody you really fuck with and they do something weird. You know what I'm saying?
like, but I feel like as long as you continue to make bonds for the rest of your life, people will always backstab you. It's just a matter of, having...
It's just that people are just people, because at the end of the day,
would you rather be a lone wolf and not fuck with nobody?
No.
Hell no.
There's a price you gotta pay. Is a chance of backstabbing is a price you gotta pay to get that, like
but
I
in
can
a
deal with
chaotic
backstab.
world, I feel like what humans like is starting to realize they like is stability. And after having enough chaos, you stop creating chaos upon yourself and try to be stable. You know what I'm saying? So a stable thing is just when you have a lot of people in your life, that allows a lot of people to fuck with your energy type shit. So you could be having this own way you feel about yourself, and then you start talking to this person, and now you start slightly changing. That's what happens. Everybody in this tent is a part of me in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna form who I become because I'm around you. That's what the energy does. It's not just the energy thing. It's like me just experiencing, sitting in this room, experiencing 5 settings. Whatever y'all say is influencing my brain.
Yeah. Oh my God. I had a fucking thought literally yesterday, sitting here, and I was like, yo, if I have my kid, how do I make my kid not fucking annoying? Like, this sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't.
I gotta let it rock. Because I was like, yo, there's some kids that I know that are not annoying. They're mad cool to be around. But then there's some annoying ass kids that just don't understand that they're being so loud right now. You know what I mean?
loud or annoying?
No, like, you know how like...
But I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. My sister used to tell me that I was too loud. When I was in class, niggas used to tell me that I was too loud, and it made me become
No, but
that was me. In my mind, I was being confident. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking up. I'm saying how I feel. I'm being confident. And now niggas is telling me not to be loud.
Well, what were you doing that you said you were doing?
No, but the lesson is you can still be... The lesson that your sister's trying to teach you is not that being confident is not good, but being confident in certain aspects like of life is good. Like, right here, like, you being loud in this office is disturbing everybody. Yeah, you can be confident, but that doesn't give you the right to just be yelling in a fucking office where everybody's trying to, like,
but you're talking
work.
about a kid, bro. You're talking about a
exactly,
kid. No
but that's
adult
what you try
goes,
to teach them.
If a kid is going to grow out eventually, he's not just gonna go out in the office being loud. Like, I feel like,
but they gotta be taught that,
me
bro.
personally, if my kid is being loud and he's talking, doing whatever, if he's just making too much noise, I'm gonna tell him keep it down. But I've had times when I was just speaking, just regular, just trying to get a point across, and niggas telling me I'm being too loud, not yelling, not being aggressive, and that shit made me become a quieter person. So I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with niggas.
Wait, how old are you though?
Like maybe middle school.
But we talking about kids. Like kids.
But I'm a kid. That's 13, 12, 11, 10.
Man, you a teenager.
Middle school is not
Come
teenager,
on, man. You
bro.
can't belittle
become a
his problem,
teenager
bro.
in like high school. You're 13.
You're right. My fault, man. I wasn't
know what he's saying.
Nah, I feel you. You know why? It's because when I was in middle school, I like, it just didn't feel like some kid shit that was going on in my middle school. Like, I had a real ratchet middle school. You know what I mean? Like, kids smoking blunts and shit.
Yeah,
like,
I had
damn,
some ratchet
motherfucker.
shit going on too.
Like, you only 10. The hell you getting high for? Stunting your growth.
There was some nigga in the 7th grade that used
You guys
to
didn't
smoke
even pick
weed,
high
bro.
schools yet.
Exactly.
You didn't do high school applications.
And there's some nigga I knew in middle school who used to smoke weed, and he had a beard before everybody.
I'm telling you, that shit be
Yo,
aging
you remember high school applications,
6'8"
bro?
kids? Them kids be mad tall.
You
Like,
guys
how
remember
get that
doing high
whisper?
school applications? Or did you guys get just zoned schools?
I did an application.
Zone school.
You had to do applications.
There was this thing I
And
went
they
to
put so much
Dozo
pressure on it,
orientation,
too.
and it was like if you have an 85 and you apply to this thing, you're definitely gonna get in.
Right.
So I just did that.
That's what they say about certain schools. Like, oh, Bayside is 80 or above. And someone was like, oh, I got in there with a 78. You're good, bro. Trust me. You're like, nah, I don't want to waste my first spot on Bayside and they don't accept me. Then Francis Lewis not going to want me because I put him second. Like, Francis Lewis, like, somebody said Francis Lewis really looking like, you put us second, huh? They throw it in the fucking furnace. Like, no, it's all, like, computerized.
I never understood why they made us, like, why instill that?
They instilled so much fear.
Because they're trying to get you to get
Dude,
good
they
in
would
school.
pull us out of class in the 8th grade to go downstairs for a meeting. And the guidance counselor would be there like, you guys have to